Your association submitted a proposal, a position paper of sorts, and 7 out of 8 were mentioned.
Oh,
Now,
yes, correct.
of the what wasn't mentioned, parang lahat kinover niya eh.
Well, I personally was hoping that there would have been a stronger statement in terms of good governance. You know? Good governance and transparency and accountability in dealing with government. No, I was hoping he would have made a stronger statement there in front of Congress.
Is it possible that that was not mentioned simply because it has always been something that critics used as a springboard, or it had the potential of opening the gates of hell for his attackers to come upon him, so to speak?
Well, I personally, as a cabinet member, if you want to stand up on your principles, of course, you want your chief executive to be behind you. No, maiwan ka sa pangpang lang, hindi ka tulungan. No,
correct.
So it's important that the clear direction in terms of, okay, for example, I'm a cabinet member. I want to implement good governance principles. Will my president be behind me? If I go against contractors or politicians who do not, alam mo na mangyayari, will the president be behind me? That will always be a question behind a cabinet member's direction.
You've been around the block several times, so to speak, and okay, the plan has been laid out and correct. It is quite detailed. In fact, may mga special mention pa nga. Ivan Uy, for instance, who we've guested here, and I have been writing about internet connectivity, mobile, cell sites, etc. Talagang na-special mention siya, and una siya sa special mention. Then there was Manny Bonoan, there was Yulo Loizaga. And so, pero how should they start now? Because parang chicken and the egg, di ba? We want to build, pero may budget ba tayo?
No, may mandate na sila eh. Now they have to struggle among themselves, no? And if you recall, he did mention DPWH together with some other agencies, health, no, more regional specialty hospitals.
Yes.
Infrastructure in terms of rails, in terms of airports, puros kwanyan, infrastructure heavy and budget heavy, no? So I'm glad that he did mention that those that can be undertaken under PPP should be encouraged, no? Kasi for a time, ODA ang inaasahan, which to my mind is not it's not a good use of government resources. You use your borrowing capacity for projects that are not of any interest to the private sector.